The old key and the quiff routine. Classic. Okay, homing in on the mysterious message.
What?
He just turned into Telly Savalas. What the hell?
What's going on? It's your boy Sintel with the Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, what's going on? You hear the excitement in my voice because I am excited that it's Dr. Drew, but I know I might be a little emotional because this is the Christmas episode, which is either the end or the birth, depending on, you know, what perspective you want to say on it. It's either the beginning of season 8 or the end of season 7. Might be a bit of a switcheroo. How you feeling about this, my guy?
I guess it's been a long time coming. We've rocked with Matt Smith for so long, and we knew that this day was coming. And
yeah,
I'm not gonna get emotional.
It's not gonna be. All right, let me just roll the wetness in my eyes evenly. Oh man, all right, I'm good. I'm ready. Men can cry. All right, let's go. Listen, make sure you stay to the very end because you already know we are definitely going to chop it up, have a bit of back and forth over this incredible career of the Doctor of Matt Smith, and let you know what we like and what we don't like. So without any further ado, let's get started. Woo! Oh man!
There was a planet,
Get my mind right.
much like any other.
So not sweating.
Everyone who heard it found themselves afraid, except one man.
I like the ship designs.
I bring proof of courage and comradeship.
Oh.
What is this ship and why are you here? Identify yourselves.
He's about that life.
Exterminate!
He's like, I thought y'all forgot who I was.
They put me on a Dalek ship. Don't put me on a Dalek ship when I'm holding a broken bit of Dalek. I mean, why is everyone here if they don't understand it?
You're here.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm OCD. What's their excuse?
When?
I don't know. Just later. Just pick a time.
When?
I don't know. Just any old time. Just when you think I've forgotten.
When?
How those cyber evenings must fly.
Heard the phone's out there.
Emergency. You're my boyfriend.
Ding dong. Okay, brilliant. I may be a bit.
No, you're not actually my boyfriend.
Oh, that was quick. The coast of this phone call.
But I need a boyfriend really quickly.
He said, okay, he's about to be friends with benefits. Ding dong.
Oh, I may have accidentally invented a boyfriend.
Yeah, I did that once, and there's no easy way to get rid of an android.
No.
Sorry, missed that last bit. Got a dash. Okay, don't be alarmed. I come in.
Whoa. Oh.
Word.
No.
There will be upgrade.
He using the head to block.
Shut up, my Cybermen!
Well, can't we do both?
No, yeah, why not?
Christmas to remember.
Hey, I tell you what. To raise the stakes and to make, you know, give you a little something, that's a heck of an opening to a show right there.
Yeah. Matt. Oh, no. Now, damn it.
Yeah. And I can hear it now. I don't want to go.
Yes!
How's the turkey doing? Great, yeah, it's doing great.
Hey, Nana threw it back, didn't she? She didn't leave none to waste.
Actually, maybe I will have a little more.
Dang, Nana, slow down.
Did you put it in early enough?
Dad, I put it in when you phoned me.
I don't blame you. Go on and get sloshed, Nana.
You certainly did.
Nana probably ain't had nobody touch the cobwebs in years. Go on and get sloshed, Nana. Do what you got to do, boo.
Doctor, I so need you.
Uh-oh.
Clara!
Hey, we boyfriends
what the
now.
hell?
Yeah.
Stop.
No,
Don't
no, no.
move. Don't do
Where's your clothes at, my boy?
Kid.
Yes. I am naked.
Got my birthday suit
wonder-
on.
He's like, listen.
Doctor, why you...
He's like, listen, we gonna get to this boyfriend thing.
What the heck?
Better.
That's nice. Shoot, I need one of those in the morning.
Man.
Hello. So,
You know, here's another thing too.
Oswald! Hello!
My man just came in, just yeah, Kramer is on Seinfeld. He just busts in.
Yeah, just bust in. Like most people be on. He be on 12.
Look, he popped the cakes a little bit. Look at Grandma.
Yeah, look, Grandma. She's like, yeah.
Grandma like, yo, why don't you come over here and pat these cakes too?
I've got an idea.
Grandma was like, listen, if he's not clapping your cheeks, he can come clap mine.
Yes, and I'm starting to think it may be causing tension.
Are we playing Twister now?
Look at Grandma.
Grandma's nasty. I know she's
Swedish.
nasty.
Oh, yo.
Oh, that's never going to work, is it?
what's wrong? Don't think it's done yet.
I think a decent vet would give it an even chance.
On your screwdriver, up it.
Most certainly not. It doesn't do turkey.
She said, up it.
You'd need a time machine. What?
Yo, the score is going in. Like, it's just doing this thing.
Please, just learn how to use iPlayer.
Ooh. Vortex cooking.
Ugh.
Information available.
What's that?
Just a bit of a Cyberman. He'll get us to the church on time.
He said a bit of a Cyberman.
So, why haven't you just gone down there, had a look?
It's shielded. Even the TARDIS can't break through it.
Gallifrey.
Oh.
He said, what you say?
Confirmed. Planet designation. Gallifrey.
He said, boy, you malfunctioning. Cause
Gallifrey is my home. I know it when I see it. That is not Gallifrey.
Yeah, isn't Gallifrey have like a bit of a orangish, yellowish
Doctor, you
tint?
okay?
It's not Gallifrey.
yeah.
Gallifrey's gone.
Plus, I mean, the fact that it's supposed to be in a pocket universe is
Yeah.
also.
Even if it survived, it's gone from this universe. That is not my home. It can't be.
Now, you of all people know anything is possible. Okay, sound in space. Let's go.
Was that the Titanic from several seasons ago?
Yours?
Tasha Lem, the Mother Superioress!
Uh-oh. She sound like she got something to talk about you.
Because I asked her. Swallow this.
What is that?
Your hologram projector. You can't go to church with your clothes on.
Here's the thing I was going to bring up earlier. You know, he popped up in front of her, buck booted naked, right?
Church of the Papal Mainframe.
She was not
Security hub of
disappointed.
the known universe.
Like, she didn't turn around like, oh my God. Like, she just.
Welcome to the Church of the Papal Mainframe. Your nudity is appreciated.
Papal name frame.
Is that a new body? Give us a twirl.
Where do I know her from?
Yeah.
So, hello. Also here.
Clara, this is Tasha Lem, the head of the Church of the Papal Mainframe. Tash.
Wasn't the Papal mainframe, wasn't that
Yeah. My boo
in
thing.
the library?
We'll go to my chapel.
All honors in place. No sacrifices required.
Okay.
I would have conditions. I have confidential matters to discuss with the doctor.
Uh-huh. Confidential. Confidential.
You can say in front of
Yeah.
Clara.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Well,
like, yes,
quite
I need him to go in here
probably
and read these
about
briefs in
half,
detail.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Clara, would you mind waiting out here?
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
You two get yourselves a room.
Ah, she clear, stupid.
Those Spaceman's. So are you.
Well,
When I was in school, we used to put a sock on the door, on the doorknob.
that altar looks like a bed.
Yes, it does.
That bed looks like an altar.
Yep.
Listen, if there's any better place to pray and call on God's name,
What is we gonna do with you, dog?
yeah,
Every sentient being in the universe who detected that signal felt something.
Oh.
Something overpowering.
Make me feel good.
Pure, unadulterated dread.
Halle Berry reference. I knew that was a silence. When I saw that long finger, I was like, is that the silence? Girl, you better write on your arm.
She don't know nothing about that.
She don't.
Yeah.
It's a settlement. Human colony level to a farm, basically.
Right. Anyone been for a look?
She's like, listen, I'm
Fortunately,
trying
we
to get
got
you to
here
worship
first.
at the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to go first.
I do.
I was counting on it.
Yes. You're not gonna remember. Yep.
Fine. Yeah, fine. Sorry.
And on your life, Doctor, you will cause no trouble down there.
When do I? The TARDIS doesn't work by remote. Fine, if it makes you feel any better, there we are.
The silencer outside, like.
Yeah, but you don't remember.
Yeah, but now they got the key to the TARDIS.
Sweet little town, covered in snow, half the universe in terror. Why? Why?
Oh.
Okay, just stand back, please, Clara.
It's stone. It's just stone. It's only a statue.
Is it angelic?
Oh,
damn. How many are buried under there?
You can't play it remotely.
No, but it can home in on the key.
She took your key.
She took one of them.
Wow. The heck? What the deuce?
Activating.
Why are you bald?
The old key in the quiff routine. Classic. Okay, homing in on the mysterious message.
What?
he just turned into Telly Savalas. What the hell?
Shaved your head.
Yep, clever plan to get us past the shield.
You got bored one night, didn't you?
He went full Lex Luthor on it. Like,
Eyebrows.
No, they're just delicate. Right. Source, I'm going to turn the engines on silent.
Bruh.
Don't want to make a fuss.
wait, yeah. Why does the Cybermen have a?
Ears are like rocket fins.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Must be very short days here. The message is coming from that.
Were they in Alaska?
Somebody said in the chat. Somebody said he was bald because he was filming. He went bald in Terminator Genesis. I ain't never seen Terminator Genesis, so no, I didn't know.
I'm an English teacher from the planet Earth, and I've run off with the man from space because I really fancy it.
Oh, all truths, huh?
What did you say your name was? Lovely personality masking body control freak.
I'm wearing a wig.
Especially this close to the tower.
Doesn't that make
No one
life a
can
bit
lie in
difficult?
this town.
Not at all.
Yes.
She got to be the only woman in town.
How can a town be called Christmas?
I don't know. How can an island be called Easter? Maybe it's just nice here.
Really
No
like
one can lie in that town.
Yeah.
Oh, good call. They're in a snow globe.
What took you so long?
What's wrong? It's only a crack in the wall.
Whoa. Hello there.
I felt a degree of responsibility, but the scar tissue remains a structural weakness in the whole universe.
Okay. And it's gone.
Through it from outside our universe, from somewhere else, of course. Of course. Makes sense.
Who?
If it's the Time Lords.
Commander Rosalind, you don't want them problems.
It is being projected through all of time and space on a repeating cycle.
The oldest question in the universe.
Why are we here?
From this moment on, I dedicate this church to one cause: silence. Silence will fall.
I see what you did there.
We remain undetectable to the people mainframe.
Hey, I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Our invisibility cloak is compromised. What's wrong with it? I don't know. I can't see it.
The Church of the Papal Mainframe apologizes for your death.
Wow. Huh.
There's another one!
Wooden Cyberman?
Right?
Doctor! There's another one!
He said, I done told y'all. I'll come out and bust y'all's ass. So, incinerate.
Oh, look how much he's aged.
Yeah, I mean, he been there for a grip.
I just sent an instruction to your firearm to reverse the polarity and fire out the back end. I cannot be lying. If you like, you can scan my screwdriver. Verify that's the signal I send.
Signal verified.
He said, I told you what happened.
This doesn't work on wood. You send your friends up there a message from the doctor. The doctor stays.
You tell them the doctor is about that life.
Christmas is defended!
And the people of the town came to love the man who stayed for Christmas.
Of course they did.
The trumps are on! You've got to commit! Don't be cool, guys! Cool is...
Get everybody out here feeling safe. He's out here like a Pied Piper, just out here affecting the children.
How's your father's barn?
He fixed the leak all right, but he says it's bigger on the inside now. What's that noise?
Well, where have you been for 300 years?
You what?
It's my TARDIS. That's how I got here in the first place.
Does this mean you're leaving?
Me and the Tars have a long conversation. 300? You let me hear for 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Clara?
Oh,
Clara's
wow.
grandmama? Oh, she's still stuck trying to put the key in.
I was in space.
I saved you.
You didn't even say goodbye.
I am furious with you.
Well, I am not even talking to you.
Yeah, something else. This your old Ebenezer Scrooge ass.
Turkey isn't done yet.
Turkey's been cooking for 300 years.
Yeah.
Dawn. The light here lasts only a few minutes. You don't want to miss it.
Huh.
There you go, buddy. Comfy.
Comfort is irrelevant.
Come back. Handles. Handles.
The doctor hates goodbyes.
She used Duracell, maybe Energizer.
Thank you, Handles. And well done. Well done, mate.
Dang, that was like a Wilson moment.
But I mean, Handles, he been rolling with Handles, this little
300.
head of a Cyberman for at least 300. 300 plus.
Come up here once a day for a few minutes. Remind myself of what it is I'm protecting.
I would never have let you get stuck here.
Ha! Everyone gets stuck somewhere eventually. Everything ends.
Except you.
Huh? I didn't call myself the Doctor during the Time War, but it was still a regeneration.
Huh, so they're acknowledging that.
Once regenerated and kept the same face, I had vanity issues at the time. 12 regenerations, Clara.
Oh.
Do it again. This is where I end up.
Huh.
We saw this planet in the future, remember? All those graves. All of them mine.
Change the future.
I can't.
You've got your TARDIS back.
Ha! Think I'm just going to fly away, abandon everyone.
That's not going to be you forever. It's going to end the same way, whatever you do.
Every life I save is a victory. Every single one.
Sorry. Wrong thing to say. We shouldn't be having an argument.
Yeah.
That you didn't have your TARDIS.
Ah, yes. Well, that made it easier to stay. Doctor? Ah! Look who's woken up.
Oh, she's still alive.
Silence requests parley. Your rights and safety are sanctified. I'm sending a transporter.
Nah, don't bother. I've got my motor back. Everything ends, Clara. And sooner than you think.
Hi, Tiny Tim.
She hasn't aged much.
No, she's against aging.
Approach.
Right? You can just decide to be against it.
Genetically engineered, so you forget everything you told them.
Told who?
There you go. It can't end either.
Ugh. Ugh.
So that's who blew up my TARDIS. I thought I'd left the bath running. You can't change history if you're part of it.
They engineered a psychopath to kill you.
Totally married her. Live without River's song.
I'm not interested in changing history.
Mwah.
The Daleks send for reinforcements daily. They are massing for war. They attacked the mainframe itself.
They attacked here.
How did you stop them?
Stop them.
Why didn't you call me? I could have helped.
I died in this room screaming your name.
Dang.
But if you died,
I died.
I mean, you can have that shit pop out your forehead.
No. No. Tasha, no, please, not Tasha.
Ain't no fighting that.
Away from the Dalek unit, Doctor!
Shouldn't even know who I am.
Information concerning...
Shouldn't even know who I am.
Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
I'm a tough old bird. Ages, dying, way enough time to answer a question, and oh dear, what happens then, boys?
Or your associate will die!
Fine, go on, kill her. See if I care, but tell me, what are you gonna do next?
So he got old and crotchety. He said, you know what? You gotta keep your pimp hand tight.
I'm not afraid. I leave that to you.
You see, Tasha, that's what I'm talking about. That is a woman. You and your pointless church. Why did I ever rely on you? Never trust a nun to do a doctor's work.
Dang.
Ooh.
She's back.
Oh, yeah, before you change
Never
back.
could resist a row.
Kiss me when I ask.
Right?
Listen to me. You have been fighting the psychopath inside you all your life. Shut up and win.
None of this was for you, you fatuous egotist. It was for the peace. Fly away, Doctor.
Run, you clever boy.
It's done.
What is?
Your turkey. Either that or it's woken up.
You want some?
Go on then.
It's had children as long as it's been...
Clara Oswald. I will never send you away.
No, I wouldn't. Shit. Hell no. You with me.
Yep, smells great.
Perfect.
Tiny
little
Tim.
boy.
Please, sir. May I have another? He didn't lie. He didn't send her away. He went away. What the hell's wrong with that turkey?
Sent you away again. And I'm taking my TARDIS back. Hey, you know the doc lies.
Not leaving. Why did you bring it back?
Lies.
It's a reminder. Besides, I might leave tomorrow. Or the next day.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Other fish in the sea, that's what I'm saying.
Just devastated.
I think Clara wants to
You
talk
just
about it.
lied
I've
to
got
my
a suggestion,
face.
that's all.
Big old one.
You could make a boy band out of my list.
I hate boy bands.
No, of course you don't, not at your age.
Crackers are rubbish. They've got poems.
They're more dramatic crackers.
I like the jokes. I wanted nothing to change ever again. If he could just keep standing there. So beautiful.
She's hidden the glory, the single tear.
Don't hold me so tight, dear. You'll break something.
Aw.
Crying at Christmas.
Yeah, stick a fork in it, lady. Let grandma cook.
You made a wish.
You hear it.
All right. What's wrong, Clara?
It's like, I was barely even gone.
You can fly the TARDIS.
Flying TARDIS was always easy. It was flying the Doctor I never quite mastered.
What am I supposed to do?
He shouldn't die alone. Go to him.
I just sit here whittling.
Clara.
Dang. How much much more time has passed. My goodness.
We're always so young.
Nah, that was you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, it's okay. It's fine, don't worry. Extract from Thoughts on a Clock by Eric Ritchie Jr.
Is it a not one? Who's the best?
And now it's time for one last bow. Like all your other self. 11's hour is over now. The clock is striking 12's.
I don't get it. They're here.
Demanding stuff.
They want you. All right, Barnable. Are you Barnable? It's okay, Barnable. Don't worry. I have got a plan. Off your pot. I haven't got a plan, but people love it when I say that. I don't know. Talk very fast. Hope something good happens. This is it.
No!
Yes. This is how it ends.
Change it.
Ha.
Like Tasha said, change the future.
When there were Time Lords. Not anymore.
Locate the Doctor.
You're gonna stay here. Promise me you will.
Why?
I'll be keeping you safe. One last victory.
Telling the truth, not exactly what I do.
My impossible girl.
Aww.
Thank you.
Impossible girl.
Yeah. My impossible girl.
Trouble with Daleks is, takes so long to say anything. Probably die of boredom before they shoot me.
You be tripping.
Listen to me, you lot. Listen. Help him. Help him change the future. Do it. Do something. You've been asking a question. And it's time someone told you you've been getting it wrong.
Hey?
Or the name he needs, everything you need to know about him. And if you love him, help him. Help him.
Oh.
Was that saying we gonna help? Was that saying hell no?
Dying of old age. If you want something done, do it yourself.
Yeah, I'm on my deathbed. I only got 110 years left.
Still can't work up the courage to shoot me, can you? You still worried? I've got something up my sleeve!
Something out of his slave.
Time.
No, y'all just out here just busting on people for real?
Oh. You gonna put the crack in the sky, huh? Oh. Gave him a little vitamin.
You will die now, Doctor.
Oh. Like reset the clock for him?
You have expended all your lives.
Sorry? What did you say? Now, listen. Bit of advice. Tell me the truth if you think you know it. Daleks, never, ever tell me the rules!
The Doctor is regenerating. The Doctor is regenerating.
Oh, look at this. Regeneration number 13. That's it, boys. I tell you what, it's gonna be You think you can stop me now, Daleks? If you want my life, come and get it!
Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute.
I Wow, he just hit him with the Tony Stark.
Left front Gallifrey, boys!
Oh, get some.
He just went off Fifth Element, didn't he?
Damn. Oh, he went full Super Saiyan, didn't he? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Come and get some, boys.
Yeah. And then how he winded it up. He's like, yakka, yakka.
Word. Fish sticks and tartar sauce.
Did you have to get some fish sticks and custard?
Yeah, custard. That's what it was. Custard, not tartar. Uh-oh. Who is it? Hey!
Doctor,
Hello?
you're young again. You're okay. You didn't even change your face.
I can't stop it now. This is just the reset. Whole new regeneration cycle. Ooh.
Ugh.
Taking a bit longer. Oh. It all just disappears, doesn't it? Everything you are. Any moment now, he's a-coming. The Doctor.
You are the Doctor.
Yep. And I always will be. But times change. And so must I. Amelia.
Amelia Pond.
The first face this face saw. We all change when you think about it. And that's okay, that's good. You gotta keep moving so long as you remember all the people that you used to be. One line of this. Not one day. I will always remember when the Doctor was me.
Ah, thank you, Matt.
Nice. The hell?
Hey, she came back.
Oh.
Raggedy Man.
Oh, I'm so happy she came back to say goodbye.
Good night.
Very nice.
No. Please don't change.
Damn, that was immediate. What the
Hello.
Wait a second, I didn't get a chance to settle in my feelings good. Wait a second.
Kidneys! How can you kidneys? I don't like the color.
Of your kidney.
Just one question. Do you happen to know how to fly this thing?
What? If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Whoa, hold on, wait a second. I was having a moment and then they was like, yeah, we changed it up. Wait a second. Hold on.
It was like, all right, y'all had enough.
My gosh, that was jarring. It happened so quick. He just shook his head, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, and he had a whole brand new face. I'm over here trying to sort out like what I'm feeling. Man was like, nah, buckle up, brother. We ain't got time for all that. We got some adventuring to do. Wow.
That's funny. It's funny because like with David Tennant, when he turned, you remember how in Avengers Infinity War, like everybody started turning to dust?
Yeah.
But then because they knew the crowd wanted it, when it came to Peter Parker, he took like 12 minutes. He took forever. You know, he had 3 speeches, 2 bowls of cereal. Like, it took forever. And David Tennant was like that. Like, David Tennant, it took forever.
Yeah.
Like, he took the slowest. Like, he's like, oh, this finger's regenerating. Oh, not this finger. Like, it's like, my God. You know, we get it. I don't want to go. You know. And this, it seemed like it was going to go that way with Matt.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was preparing for. Yeah.
But we saw him use the powers on the ship, you know, and then he, you know, he was old, then he was naked, then he was young again. He's like, yeah, it's taking a bit longer or whatever. But then they, just like that, they're like, no. It just, yeah, that was jarring.
Wow. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to see an elder statesman taking the new Doc role. That was jarring a bit as well. I mean, we've been kind of young for a while.
That is Peter Capaldi, which I guess is, you know, having an older one is kind of a throwback to the beginning, you know, to the classic series.
Yeah, I can see that.
Older one.
Huh. So Capaldi, yeah, sure. I don't know what to think yet. I don't know him yet.
Interesting to me. I wonder if it was a choice, like how, you know, I don't know, you know, the lore, but how did they end up with Peter Capaldi?
Okay.
Because, you know, like they do, they always forecast. So, you know, we've seen him on Doctor Who before. I won't say he's been on twice.
Okay.
I remember one of them. I think he was on a second time.
Okay.
He was in remember, he was the father of the little family that they saved in the fires of Pompeii.
Really? Wow. Yeah, you're good on that. I would have never put them two together. You're never, ever. There was like $1 million. I need you to connect this dot.
Yeah.
No, I'd been like, wah, 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 wah. Okay.
Can I phone a friend?
Okay, well, if that's the case, then maybe they'll figure out a way for me to better connect that dot. Maybe in the seasons to come. I do see that, like, I'm looking at the chat, and the chat is bubbling. They are excited about Capaldi. I understand why you're excited, because you all know what's going down. I'm still in mourning. Matt was my dude. I like Matt. Matt was, man. It wasn't as jarring as I Don't Want to Go. That was rough. Tennant tore me up with that one. But that I do like the speech about, you know, breath on the mirror and all of that. That was good. I thought it was a good proper send off. It just felt like they were like, okay, let's speed this bad boy up. Let's get this thing going. I kind of wanted to sit with it a little bit. I was expecting the score to really be like, to really crescendo with it, because the score of this episode was off the chain. Let's keep that. That was another quiet character in itself. The music was phenomenal. And they were just going, and we were crescendoing to say goodbye, and then they just yanked that rug out from under us and was like, that's enough of that. That's so mean. Matt, damn, my goodness. What fun. I think he had such a childlike quality as one of the doctors. I mean, not to say that, you know, that David Tennant didn't as well, but it was different. David Tennant felt like a rowdy teenager to me. Matt Smith felt like a kid, like he was like 9 or 10 years old, and he's just having such a really good time with it. And I really do appreciate that. I really do. Like we already had, like, you know, the bitter doctor with Eccleston. Which was an interesting way to kind of get started. He was, you know, jaded a little bit, bitter, and then you got the Tennant, who's a little bit more, you know, I'm still gonna have fun, but I'm gonna steal my dad's car and have some fun. And then we had the childlike innocence, in a sense, more so for me, with Matt Smith. And now we're going to an old head, so I don't know what to expect. Like, am I gonna be adventuring with my dad? Is that what's about to go happen? Like. Like
an adventure of pop.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see what is going to come, but I do have some reservations just because it's still fresh, man. Like the wound is still bleeding for me, man. Oh, that's okay. I'm done talking, brother. Go ahead, man. It's you.
You know, outside of Eccleston, it's interesting, you know, seeing a few doctors. You know, we started with Chuti. Yeah. We saw Eccleston, then Tennant, then Matt Smith, and then hell, we already had a old ass doctor and the war doctor, John Hurt.
Yeah.
He was ancient. But the thing about watching Tennant and Smith is that good quality that you want in a leading man. Because it's like being James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Women want to be with him, dudes want to be him. You know, and the doctor is kind of like that. Like you know, outside of the constant terror and danger that they're always in, it would be cool to be in the, you know, footsteps of the doctor from time to time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, you know what I'm saying, to have, to be an old man, I don't know how I feel about that yet. It's like, you know, it's like hanging out with your granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we going fishing at the lake, we just gonna sit down and, you know, you gonna fall asleep in your rocking chair listening to the oldies, you know, like, so, now here's the one thing I do remember though, like early on, I want to say season 3, I suppose, with Martha, we did a poll, on what are some of people's favorite shows. I think it was right after we watched Blink. What are some of people's favorite shows from whatever era? And one of the ones that was at the top as the best episode in the history was a Capaldi. I don't know what season it was, but it was an episode, and I just remember the name. It was an episode called Heaven Sent. They said that was the one.
Okay.
No.
All right, I'm here for that.
So, you know, I don't know. I've heard good things about the Capaldi era. So I'm definitely here for it. I'm definitely here to see. Plus, Matt Smith, he aged. He was on Translore for over 300 plus years.
Yeah.
He's aged, he's matured. So as we've seen the growth and the maturity of each one of the doctors we've come along, well, I'm interested to see this maturity in Capaldi.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, it does seem like they're kind of setting you up, like, you know, they had Nana, still had a Christmas dinner, still eating her holiday crackers and drinking her whiskey or wine or whatever the hell that was. Old man winter coming, and then we get to see, you know, the slow aging, and I'm not.
You know, I just thought of something that's crazy too.
What's up?
Because you know, you said, you know, Nana is sitting there at the dinner table Thanksgiving eating her stuff, and you know, and Grandmama was already shown to be a little freaky when Matt Smith was there.
Yeah.
Man, if Clara messed around and brought Peter Capaldi back, Nana go jump up on the table. She like, this one's mine, y'all.
Hold on.
This one's mine. I got it from here.
You don't know that about Nana. She was like, listen. Back in '64, I was something.
Yeah. She gonna whisper in his ear, I was flexible. Yeah. I used to be a gymnast.
Oh my goodness.
She said, why don't you come in this back room and help me change this light bulb?
Yeah. So with Clara, we didn't really get like a big deep dive with her family like we did with some of the other oh my gosh, companions. So having Christmas dinner and meeting Nana for the first time I felt like we should have done that, like, you know, eight, 9 episodes ago. I wanna know more about Nana. Nana was hilarious.
As a matter of fact, yes, I'd have rather spent a whole episode with Nana instead of them damn kids she babysits.
Yeah. You know, if I do have one teeny tiny right, just a small one. It's a small one. If you're gonna bring Amy back, you gotta bring back Rory too. That's my only thing. It's my only little small one. It would have been great to see maybe the both of them, I don't know, maybe holding their baby or something, the kid that they adopted or something, because they adopted the kid, right? That's what it was? Yeah. When he came and knocked on Granddad's door or whatever. It would have been, I'm just saying it would have been cool to see Rory, because Amy is not her. There's the other side of her. There's a companion shared by two faces, and it's Amy and Rory. So to only see Amy just seems like, okay, don't get me wrong. It touched me. I was like, that's good. I'm happy that we saw her, but it's my only, that's my only teeny, it's a teeny complaint, but that's my only one.
And I think it's because, it started, this had a lot to do with the silence and the crack, and it was the first face that face saw. So, it's kind of thing. I think I read in the chat too, someone said very interesting that Matt Smith was bald not because he was in Terminator Genesis, but he was filming Lost River, I think, or something, which was Ryan Gosling's directorial debut. But it said that Ryan Gosling is a huge Doctor Who fan, and he cast Matt Smith because he was Doctor Who. And when he met Chuti on the set of Barbie, he was wearing a Chuti Doctor Who t-shirt. Ryan Gosling is a huge Doctor Who fan. And it said, so Matt Smith was bald when they filmed this. Yeah. And that actually was a wig the whole time.
That really was in real life. Like, talk about the fifth wall, right?
When Karen Gillan showed up to film that one scene as Amy, she was also bald.
Really?
Because she was filming as Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy.
That makes sense. Yeah, because she had the crazy massive upgrade out of all of the Who folks that I've seen so far. Hers has been some of the wildest. You want to talk about going for the money, getting the bag. I ain't mad at you, Amy. I mean, Karen, excuse me. Yeah, but she had time. She had time to check her bank account and be like, I think I can afford to fly on over and do this farewell real quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, Frank said I see him seeing Amy was the Doctor embracing all of his past, and he was so hurt from losing Amy that he did his best to forget that chapter. Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah. Rory's still my dog though. Rory's still my dude. Happy to see you, Amy. But I do miss you, Rory.
Yeah.
So, that's the beginning, the end. Like I said, this thing does a really weird way of trying to categorize these Christmas episodes. And I think it's even though it's not done on purpose, I think it's brilliant in what it says about beginnings and endings, especially when it comes to Doc. Is this the end? Are we saying goodbye to season 7, or this is just more of like a hello to season 8? How does it feel for you? Does it feel like a beginning, or does it feel like an ending?
It feels like an ending more than a beginning.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I mean, honestly, we only get Peter Capaldi for, 60 seconds, 2 minutes or whatever. So it was a justified, it was a well done send off to Matt Smith. It's funny. It's kind of like you said, like David Tennant is that guy. And a lot of people, I just remember the backlash, now looking back, when people hated the decision to cast Matt Smith as a Doctor, and he's too young, and he's, he's the Time Lord, he's the Time Lad, he's a baby, and they thought it was an awful idea. Hashtag not my Time Lord. But he was great, and if you gave him a chance, he was great.
Yeah,
and he rivals David Tennant. For some people, some people say he was better. Depends on, So I'm interested to give Peter Capaldi, because right now my thought is it's hard to have gone young, and now we go old, So I'm interested to see what Peter Capaldi brings to the table.
Mel in the chat said, "Are there any predictions about season 8?" If you put on your little tinfoil hat.
Right now, I have my not prediction. Question is, we've seen it before, and we hadn't seen it since before Amy and Rory rode with Dude for a grip. So, how long does Clara stay around? Because it seemed like she was really, what she said when she couldn't last, she fancied Matt Smith. Didn't act on it, but she fancied him. To say, I like this young dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, But then, he disappeared. He turned to a poof of smoke, and then, here come Pop. Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Yeah. Like, hold on. Like, I was on an adventure with this dude. Now I'm asking you, know what I'm saying? Did you take your Metamucil and you got your Depends on? Like, damn. So I'm just wondering, will she stick along? Will she stay for the adventure? You know what I'm saying? Is it really about being with the Doctor and what he does in this world, or was she just with the 11th Doctor because she kind of fancied him a bit? So, that'll be interesting to see. Beyond that, I have no idea where this is go. It's hard to predict what'll happen unless, we'd already been with this Doctor for a season, and it's like, okay, now let's talk about the next season. But, new Doctor, ain't no telling.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling.
I would imagine she would stick around. She's still relatively new as far as companions go.
Yeah, because she's only had half a season.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. She didn't even get a full season. Not really. I think.
Plus, you know how we were talking about, how it's a throwback to the classic. You had an older Doctor to begin this.
Yeah.
Well, remember the first companion was his granddaughter, Susan. So. Peter Capaldi, an older Doctor with a young Clara. It's that parallel to season 1.
I'm wondering, like, how far in the old we're gonna get. Like, are we gonna be like he's your cool uncle old, or is he gonna be like like pop old? I have no idea how they're going. I'd imagine that you can't go pop right, because you the Doc, you gotta have some spry in your step, right? You got to be. You running around corridors and diving and doing all this stuff. Like, you can't be like too old of a man. Like, I'm thinking like the cool uncle, right? The cool uncle that you like to kick it with. The one that gives you a couple bucks to go buy him some cigarettes. That kind of cool uncle.
It depends on the type of old they make him. Yeah. Because like right now, and just think about this, like what I was saying, what I'm saying? Like where David Tennant, Matt Smith, or two dudes that had the James Bond effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women want to be what dudes want to be them. It depends. Is he just gonna be old?
Yeah.
Or is he gonna be Sean Connery?
See that? Yeah, that's a good one. Sean Connery.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Jeff Goldblum. Yeah,
George Clooney.
Cool old dudes. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, George Clooney. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they elder statesmen, but they come around and still women of all ages might be like,
hey, don't get it twisted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You help me get this light bulb back here. Yeah.
To keep answering what Mel said, any predictions about season 8. I just want to know about Gallifrey. What made Gallifrey make that choice to be like, all right, I'm gonna give you this, because that's what happened, right? Like the folks was like, all right, well, look, we'll give you a 1-up. Gave him the 1-up mushroom. Reset the clock.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how much of a reset of the clock it is. Is it another 13? Is it infinite?
That's the question. What does that mean?
Yeah. So I'm curious about just Gallifrey, just in just their mark in this whole thing. What does that look like? Yeah, shoot. Let me see what else we got in here. Darren Sharp said, I'm old enough to remember seeing Eccleston regenerating the Tenant. Me and my friend's first thought then was, oh, he's going to be rubbish. Yeah, you know, you got to give. I've learned enough from watching this show. You have to give every character a chance. Give it time to breathe. Remember that Clara is a teacher as of the 50th, and the first also traveled with teachers. Okay, all right. Jay said, Matt is my doctor. Rewatching him is like a warm, comfy hug. I believe 11 as an alien, more so than I did 9 or 10. Fell off during season 8, but we'll give 12 another chance. Watching along with y'all. Hey, thank you, Jane. Appreciate that. You believed 11 as an alien, more so 9 or 10. That's interesting. Okay, all right. We'll see what 12 is going to do. That is true though. Maybe it was that little. Remember, I was saying like he felt like he could have been like 9 or 10 years old. You know, that little childlike thing about Matt Smith. Okay. Hey, I think it's a good place to kind of like close this bad boy out. You got any final thoughts regarding either the end of season 7 or the beginning of season 8, or just anything in general?
No, I mean, I think that we had 2.5 incredible seasons with Matt Smith and we had 2.5 incredible seasons with Matt Smith and Rory and Amy. Jesus, had like a brain, like a whole freeze up.
Right, welcome. There's coffee in the back. We meet on Wednesdays.
Yeah. And the thing is, we've had a nice half a season with I want to say Jenna Coleman. I'm trying to say with Clara. I think it'll be hard to get past, the adventures that we've had with them, because we really did embrace them, just because it was so hard to let go of David Tennant.
Yeah.
So, once he proved to be a capable doctor in the first couple episodes, you're like, okay, this might be okay. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I guess anytime you change anything, it's just like anything. If you have a favorite car and they change the design of the car, there's a waiting period where you're like, do I like it? I don't know, and I think just because people were fickle like that, love you today, hate you today, which is why, some of y'all's favorite products, iPhone, they don't change nothing year after year, you know what I'm saying? What y'all do different? The camera. It's good, We still got them colors on the messages. Yeah, like, they don't change anything. And sometimes that seems like a good thing because people know what to expect. I already know what I'm getting. I'm getting a quality phone with good optics and good this and good that or whatever. Yeah. And they have probably the best marketing plan when it comes to it.
Yeah.
But sometimes innovation, change is needed. It is the only constant in the universe. And I think it's one of those things too, especially because we're still new to this. Like, I don't think the 9th Doctor is appreciated enough. Christopher Eccleston is not appreciated enough. We got 1 season with him, and outside of us knowing the outside stuff, the behind the scenes stuff, his contribution as a doctor was not really to be explored because of what he went through on ending the Time War, which is what made the special,
the 50th.
Yeah, which made it so incredible, because it gave us a better understanding of what the 9th Doctor went through to get to that point. Yeah. And you could understand his pain and his anger so much more. He was not fully appreciated. We needed David Tennant. We needed Matt Smith. We needed Chuti. You know what I'm saying? And we jumped into Chuti and before we got to see the evolution of his character. You know, that just to see, I mean, now, you know, he's gone from being angry as hell all the time to they're crying all the damn time. Boy, you know,
I mean, you want to talk about the overcorrections are crazy. Be it always angry or always dropping tears. There's right now we're in the soft, cozy center of the extremes of those two, because those are two very, very different doctors. Yeah, that goes to Chuti.
And like Chuti, you know what I'm saying? Like he's emotional, he's happy, he's full of this zeal and this joy for life that we have not seen in the other doctors. And that's what makes him fun and engaging to watch.
I agree.
However, right now, as much as I love David Tennant, I love I think you said it, like the childlike, the boyish zeal for life that we saw in Matt Smith. Like he truly was captivated by things that were a mystery and things that were interesting, where, you know, David Tennant did it too, but David Tennant like, oh, nice, okay, let me check that out. And Matt Smith was almost like, squirrel, you know, he's like, oh, you know, and so that was nice to see. Like, and I'm extrapolating. I'm gonna miss that because I don't expect to see that Peter Capaldi. As a matter of fact, I'll be surprised if we see that boyish, you know, that wonder, that look of wonder when, you know, he comes across something curious and be like, ooh, you know, like we're gonna miss that Matt Smith. I think he's gonna go about it a lot more calculated and be like,
maybe
interesting.
Well, he has a very serious face. I mean, even when he had the serious eyes, when we saw like a snippet of him on the 50th, he seems like he just seems like he's about business. Yeah, he's like, I'm about to time the hell out this thing.
Even right here, he was like, you know, hey, you know how to fly this damn thing? Like, you know. Yeah. Somebody in the quote, I know we're about to close this out. Laura said, best thing is you can always trust Doctor Who to bring new and exciting stories. And you were talking about, you know, different models of cars, different models of phones. And regardless of what the outside kind of looks like, you need to know that engine is solid, right? You know, a Bentley engine is going to be a Bentley. Is going to be, you know, a quality that it's going to be different. A Rolls engine is going to be quality regardless of what the shell that you put on it. You know, if you are, you know, in the ecosystem of iPhones, there's a certain expectation that goes with that operating system. You know, all the cool little bells and whistles are great, but you know, the heart of that product, you get a Harley, you know, the heart of a Harley is maintains. And that's the one thing that I will always have trust in when it comes to Who, the heart of the story and the adventuring. And you know, some of the social commentaries that was very present in the earlier seasons that we were watching, and some in the later one, that's there. You know, they're able to take something and look at it differently from an alien's eyes. That maintains. So changing the covering, that's fine. We'll get used to it regardless of what happens. I'm just excited that the franchise is still strong. What's up? Go ahead. I see that look on your face. No, because I mean, you know what I'm saying, again, it would be a car analogy, you know what I'm saying, because you said a Bentley, and I was like, yeah, and I understand that the underpinnings and the engine and all that is still a Rolls, whatever, but it's like, if you give me a Roadster, you give me a couple of sports car, you know, that are classy, elegant, sleek, you know, fast. And then you not give me the new Phantom, the big body or whatever, but you give me an old school body that was cool back in its day.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I was like, you know, now even though it's got the new stuff underneath, it's like, I mean, you know, I appreciate it. It's Rolls back in the day, but does it really measure up to the new Phantom and a new, you know, if you take a 2025 Wraith and a, you know, 64 Wraith, are they the same. I mean, they're called the same thing, but
no, but it's just like you know that whole adage. I know we're still talking about the carbon thing, but you know how like if you're what is it? Porsche's German engineered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just an expectation that comes with that name, Porsche. All the variations of the car is going to be a lot different. Is it each one of those cars going to be, there's going to be better versions of it. But the one thing you're going to understand and you're buying the name, you're buying that German engineering. When you're watching Doctor Who, you're buying that.
You're absolutely right. And you know what I'm saying? You understand the badge that's on it.
Yeah.
You're going to get a quality vehicle regardless of the year.
Yeah.
But there is still something about, I gave you, a very nice, sedan. I gave you a sports car. And now I'm giving you the new one, but it's actually the old one.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. It's still, and I'm gonna love it and cherish it because it still is the badge. I know I'm gonna get quality, but I was really hoping to get the new sports car, the new, big body. Like, it's one of those things like, thank you.
Well, we gonna find out. We are definitely gonna find out shortly. As you all know, we typically take a little bit of a break. For those in the YouTube space, y'all probably aren't gonna feel it that much. For those of our Patreon members, y'all might feel our absence just a little bit longer than you typically would feel. But know that we are hopping into season 8. 8 is happening. That's a thing. It's guaranteed. Put my name on it. Stand by. We're trying to build a good product, kind of like how Doctor Who and German engineered Porsches are, and Rolls. We may get different versions of the seasons or different reactions and stuff, but the quality is going to maintain. You know what you're going to get. Hey, listen, thank you all so much for those that have been watching and listening to us respond to people that are in the questions. We're talking to members of the Patreon. The Patreon members get an exclusive section of the Discord where they get a chance to watch us work, and we get a chance to acknowledge some of the questions. And it just makes this whole reaction just so much more fun when we get a chance to watch it as a click. And also, even if you're not a member of the Patreon, you can still be a member of the Discord, just not in the Watch Us Work exclusive section, but it's still tons of fun. Now, if you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Rakai have been having, and just the way we chop it up and the way we just sit here and dissect things like a bunch of two old men sitting in their rocking chair. I'm kidding. Speak for yourself. I'm not old. You should do yourself a favor and head over to Rakai's YouTube page. Go ahead, show some love and support. Hit that subscription button because he has some interesting and thought-provoking perspectives over this content that we love and enjoy. Also, show some love to his Patreon. Rakai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Absolutely. You guys can come by. You hear kind of how I run off at the mouth. So, if you like that sort of thing, come by, stop and see me at patreon.com or youtube.com/Nupefromdeville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry, if I said it too fast, it'll be in the description. Every time you watch whatever it is that you watch, make sure to use this. But just as importantly, make sure you use this. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. And thank you all for your time. And we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care.